Okay, there we go. We're live. Hey, Mamba, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Kyla?
Oh, it's good. Work went by fast, so I can't complain. Today was a good day.
Ooh, there you go. Back at second round. We needed this is a second round from yesterday. So
I know, seriously. How was San Diego though? I bet you had fun.
we did a quick turnaround. So we stopped by over there throughout the day, and then
Hmm.
came back. But then we stopped at other places too, like other resorts over there on the way back. So we did a little hopping of resorts over there.
That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
Well, like casino resorts. So there was
Yeah.
a few casinos we hit up, and yeah.
Dang, you are a gambling man, huh?
Well, well, my buddy is. Yeah, he
Oh,
gambles a
okay.
lot. So
Yeah.
I just enjoy the ride just for the fun over there. But I'll play a little bit. But I'm not like those high roller guys like putting it, going
Yeah,
all big like that.
for
So
sure. I know you just told me that you were in Vegas. That's why I said that, is because I know you were just in Vegas and now you're already in casinos like same week of when you just got back.
right.
uh,
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Too bad you're not hitting big bucks, man. Come on.
I need to play. I need to play more for me to hit. You know what I mean? My buddy's like, you need to play.
Yeah, but you ain't got the money to lose to win. It's just back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, it's a you can hit though. I mean, there you can win. People win. So I've seen people
yeah,
hit jackpots. Like I'm like, oh my god. So
definitely.
yeah.
Oh
So how's it
man.
going? It's a little
Um,
hot over here right now.
I bet. What do you know what the temperature is right now?
It's over 100 for sure. I'm sweating right
Is
now. Like
it?
I'm dripping sweat.
Look, I think it's only like 96 degrees here. What temperature is it, babe? 98 degrees here, so I'm sure it's 100 there. Jeez.
98. Wow.
Woo.
Whew. Yeah, I got the fan right here
Maybe
next to me.
maybe we should just move this stream to like the porch instead. Maybe you'll get some more breeze there instead of in the house.
It's actually really hot outside. Like super
Worse.
hot. Yeah. It's gonna be a little worse if I go out there.
Oh, shoot.
But it's okay.
I don't know. Or just get an ice pack.
Oh
Put it on
yeah,
you.
there you go. Because I thought of that. I didn't think about that.
But you don't want to be all wet for the stream, I guess. So.
No, I had to. I just ate right before the stream, so I needed to eat. I don't want to have an empty stomach, and then it's gonna be. I don't want to be,
Right.
you know.
I know. That's why I usually schedule them either like a little later or like right before I would eat, because I just want to be able to eat not super late, but you know, also doing a stream when you're hungry is the worst.
Oh my gosh, have you done that before?
Yeah, because you never know how long they're gonna last, you know. So I went on Randy's channel without eating and I was drinking wine and I like drank probably more than half the bottle of wine and I didn't eat dinner yet. So I was feeling good and yeah, I was definitely starving at the end. I was like, okay, I seriously got to get some food. So
Like one moment, I'm gonna eat real quick while on
I
the stream.
know I was literally debating eating on stream, but I don't know if I want to do that.
I don't see why not. You know, if you're hungry, like.
I feel that. I want to do one of those 24-hour streams, so you're definitely going to see me eat then, because I'm definitely going to be snacking the whole stream.
Gotta have your snacks right there next to you.
Yeah, definitely a little snack drawer. That's
I
what I
got my
have at
drink
work.
this time. I have a just iced tea. Got a cold iced tea.
Nice. Water here. H2O.
There you go. Yeah. All right. How are we doing? Ready?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, man. I don't even remember where we left off yesterday, honestly. So,
Last I
where did
remember
we
was I was at
dive
three
in?
percent, 3% battery,
I
and then we
know.
had to cut it short. So that was the last I.
I know. Um, I think that we were just talking about, oh my gosh, well, shoot, let's just talk about this ending of the golden moments. How do you feel about that?
Ooh,
Do you like these new
finale.
ones? The finale?
I do. I like the new ones. The Disney. I like the Disney logo. The D.
You
Yeah.
like the D? They've been
The,
telling us the D was coming.
right. That's what the D is.
There's the D.
There it is. Yeah, I like that one. Just to it'd be nice to showcase it, the Disney
Oh
logo.
yeah,
So that
for
would be
sure.
really, yeah. That's what really caught my attention right there.
I would say that it's definitely like up there with Walt, no? Like Walt's the face of Disney and that's the logo of Disney. So you would think that they are pretty like equivalent. Maybe not, because the Avenger logo doesn't have any respect and it's like the logo for the whole Avengers. So who knows?
Oh yeah, yeah. It is. It is just it's not like a character or anything like that. So it wouldn't be
Exactly.
an FA or anything. So it's FE.
But they're kind of more like trophies anyways, not really. I mean, they're characters, but they're like trophies of characters. Like, tell me else that
Uh,
doesn't look like a freaking, what's it called? An Oscar, right? Where like it's the golden person. That's an Oscar, right?
The
It looks
yeah
like
that
that.
award.
Yeah, a Disney
That
reward.
would be a nice NFT right there.
Right? I'll take it.
Yeah, but for the finale, I thought they're gonna release the whole 50 golden moments. That's what I was thinking
Really?
throughout the time.
Okay.
But I guess since they're saying it's a finale, I guess
These are the last two.
yeah, and I think they'll probably just have regular, like the original colors and the original versions or something, or different type of versions of the characters instead of
Yeah.
just gold, because I mean it could get overwhelming if it's all gold, all golden moments, and we don't get the original. Like we don't have
I
the
don't know,
original Mickey yet, like the red, the white,
for
and the
sure.
black. So we don't
Yeah.
have that yet, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's true. I mean, but I was thinking that they were going to drop all of the golden moments because those were going to be like your ticket into the parks, like in real life or like real life utility, you know? So now that it's not all of them, it's like now I need to see which ones are in which park, you know? To see if we have one in each park and that's why they're like, okay, that's enough. I think that it's really cool though that they're doing like the wishes for the lantern or the lamp. That's
mm,
really cool.
that's
Yeah.
creative. I was like, "Ooh, they're being
I
creative
know.
now."
I love it.
It's good to see the creativity that they've been doing recently. Like
Yeah.
the VV card when you go like at the live event. They've been giving out those VV logo card things,
Yeah.
and then you get the promo code to get the NFT VV logo. So
Hmm.
I like that. They're starting to get creative, which is good. I like it.
I
you
know.
know.
It's fun. It makes me wonder if they're giving out, well, I guess at Decon London, they didn't give out like any secret thing for the people that went, right? Or do we just not know about it yet?
Not, that I don't know about. I've seen some people, I guess, to get the logo, the card thing, get the card signed. So I
Oh
think
yeah,
they were
that's
still
cool.
passing some out at the decon over there.
Oh yeah, they had t-shirts. T-shirts.
Oh, the T-shirts. Oh, okay. That they had some special shirts. And did you see that Twitter where the line was all like they were
Yeah.
rushing and stuff? Like,
Oh yeah. Man, and it sucks if you stood in that line the whole freaking time and didn't get one.
right? They ran out. Oh
Yeah, I feel bad for them. Oh well, hopefully they had some good conversations around them and made the most of their time, you know.
man. I guess
But
that's where the bonding comes in. That's where people bond when they see each other at the events. That's what I noticed. Like
I
during the
know.
physical live events, uh, I see that the people that go, they get closer. The community gets a little closer. Stuff like that, which is good. I mean, that's what we want to see. That's I believe these live events are gonna be good for Vivi at those
Yeah.
like, expos, those conventions and stuff like that. So they just got to keep it up.
Yeah, definitely. TV, I feel like is just coming out with a bunch of cool stuff. honestly, right now. Like, in my opinion, now I'm getting messages. Um, in my opinion, like Veve is stepping it up. They are making this stuff interesting. Every topic they bring up, it's just so cool. Like, oh, I'm so excited for it all.
Exactly. I mean, we still don't know. There's so much more to come. There's, surprises that we're probably gonna get, down the road. So, just gotta be there for the journey. Just gotta be patient for the journey.
Yeah, look, this is like a good point. They'll
Then we'll
do
do
bronze
bronze
and
and
silver
silver.
ones next.
Hmm.
So instead of having golden moments, now we'll like down tier. But that will be kind of lame because Tinkerbell needed to be gold. And Bambi too.
Right. Tinkerbell. Oh yeah, Tinkerbell is
I
just
think they
popping
have
in.
Dumbo as well.
Dumbo. Oh yeah, they have a. That's so. I remember going on the Dumbo ride when I was a kid in Disneyland over
Yeah,
here. Yeah. I don't know about that. The bronze and the silver. With
I don't know. I
I think
mean,
I'll probably pass on that one. But
what I'm curious kind of about is like there's three wishes usually, when you rub the lamp, they say you get three wishes, but there's only two. So is like getting the lantern on drop already like the one wish granted, like you got the lantern, or I meant the lamp. I don't know why I keep calling it a lantern. The lamp.
uh-huh.
Or is it gonna be like if you collect the set, the D and the lamp, you're gonna get, or yeah,
Get
you're
that
gonna
last
get,
wish.
yeah, or like a airdrop of like the last golden moment,
Oh, okay. Well,
like a secret.
because didn't you see at the bottom when you that Mickey Mouse one, that new Mickey Mouse one, is that the second wish? The That
Yeah,
Mickey Mouse
so
animated thing? The
you just get a reservation for
Oh
it.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of like
Okay.
almost like an introduction in my eyes to like MCP kind of. Like not really because you're obviously not using points, but like you get this on drop, so now you get to use the points to get on the whitelist to get this item. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I feel like yeah, it's definitely kind of an intro to that.
Yeah, that would be good. That would, give us a little give people a little edge, versus like
Hmm.
just everyone just getting in. One it's okay to be a little more exclusive as well, not just have because when you get
Yeah.
everyone in, because how we had those issues back in the day with the bots and all that stuff. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
sometimes it's good to. I think MCP will be great for that situation.
Hmm.
Where you may need like a certain amount of collectibles, as a requirement to unlock or get on the whitelist for this.
Right.
You
So
know,
many sets or this many comics or whatever it is that they want to decide for that week or whatever.
yeah, I don't mind them being creative with that,
Hmm.
because and then some people will complain about, oh, it's some,
Of
they,
course, it's when it's comics and I don't have any comics. No, I'm not gonna get the draw. I know.
yeah,
Guess we'll see
someone
how it goes.
not everyone's gonna be happy. It's you can't make everyone
Never.
100% people happy. There's always gonna be someone out there that's
Yeah.
just not gonna be satisfied. So yeah, MCP will be great. I mean, right now I need to build up my MCP points because I have a low quantity of collectibles and comics, but I have high quality pieces that I believe that should be great long term.
Oh yeah.
So I went
I know.
quality over quantity.
I'm glad that you have that Spider-Man. That's so cool. Like, that's epic. I want a Spider-Man. He's too much though. So I'll just probably not have him for a minute.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you really, really want it and you put your focus to it, I'm sure you can get it.
Oh yeah,
Because
for sure.
I've seen some people, they really, really want it, and they were working towards it. They were starting off like pretty fresh, like with low gems, and then like weeks later, they have enough, and then
Mhm.
they were able to attain the SR Spider-Man. So I was like, whoa. So the mind was so focused, they
Yeah,
were really pushing themselves to do it. So it's possible if you really
definitely
want something.
possible. I mean, if there wasn't other things I want to pick up too, it would be easy. But I still need to. I've always wanted to collect all the golden moments, and now that I know they've come to an end, I definitely want to collect all the golden moments. Um,
That makes it really special. Yeah.
yeah, right? I mean, in my opinion, there might still be like a lot of additions, but now it's that we know it's done. There's not just going to be 50 golden moments with tons of additions anymore, you know?
Mhm.
Just these ones. I don't know.
I think they just added this as a. They probably added this on the fly because
Hmm.
I think they were probably gonna do more, but then they probably thought like, should we just cut it and just because we don't want to have too many golden moments, like you mentioned, too many editions,
Yeah.
you know, and they may add a special utility for the full set owners of the golden moments.
Well, that's what
It would
I'm
be more realistic now for them to do that, something like that with utility,
right, definitely.
you know.
Well, because I was thinking that you would have to have all of them in order to like use the utility. That was what my whole idea was from the get with the golden moments. And so if that's still the case, like it's almost easier now because now I know I don't have to collect 50 of them. Like I'm almost there. I only have a few left.
How many? Which ones do you need left? Which ones do you have? I saw your Twitter that you tweeted that you got the Iron Man.
Yeah, just this morning, perfect timing. Like I think
Wow.
he's still up from when we bought, and we got 5432. Wait, yeah, 5432. And
Ooh.
that's what we like to collect is like the consecutive ones. So that was really cool to get for what 269, and now I
Ooh.
think it's like I
Over
don't know.
300. So I saw it
Over
over 300
300 for
earlier.
sure. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't plan on selling him or anything, but that's cool. Like,
Hmm. What else do
um,
you need?
so what I need, I forgot. I need the ducks. I thought I had the ducks, but I need the ducks and I
Uh-huh.
need the Star Wars ones. Oh, and the Avenger A logo. So four more, and then now the last two, and that's it.
Oh wow! So you already have the big stuff. You have partners. You got Mickey and Walt.
I
You
mean, yeah,
got
I have that one, but I feel like R2 is a big one.
oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
He goes up and down, but I don't know. But yeah.
yeah, that one is yeah. I had two of consecutive mints too. I had a number 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 6, 7, 8, 9. So they were all like consecutive all together.
Oh,
Yeah,
fresh. That's a nice set.
but I did sell them.
You
I
sold
sold,
it?
yeah, I sold them like in the
And
2000
not to
range.
me? No, I'm just kidding. You probably sold it for way more. So that's cool.
I missed the run in January for
Oh,
the peak.
yeah. When did you sell it? You sold it before?
Oh, why did I sell it? Or
You sold it before January, I'm asking? Like
no,
before?
after. This was after when the market was already when the
Oh,
market started to come down already.
okay. I
Yeah,
see. I see.
but higher than the floor today.
Hmm.
For that.
Yeah, so you probably like go at a good time, you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
reasonable. Pretty
Reasonable.
much evened out because I got that's how much I got them around that range,
Hmm.
the 2000 range for mine. So I pretty much came out even on them.
Dang, and then now you have them, but you have not cool mints of them anymore.
Yeah, it was a nice mint.
Dang.
It's okay,
It's okay.
no emotions. I'm not too emotional about it.
I'm not too I get devastated for about 10 minutes. I'm like, what did I just do? But
Right? Like you regret it right away. Sometimes I have to rebuy stuff back. Like, oh shoot, I sell it and then I end up rebuying it back.
right? Well, see, like, and I'm not trying to jinx myself, but the last two things that I've bought now, the Iron Man and um my little Kai dude with the
Oh,
glasses, the
the
Dior
bows.
guy. Yeah, the Kai Bao, right? Kai Bao? Is that how you say it?
I believe yeah, Bao.
Wow. Yeah, but anyway, that guy, I picked him up when he was at 47, and then I looked at the market and he was like 118, and I was like, dang. And I was like, maybe I should sell him. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep him. And then now he's like back down a little bit, not down to 40 though. So he went up right after I bought him, and then that just happened to Iron Man. I'm like, dang, that's pretty cool. Like, hopefully my luck continues that way, because that's nice to see
There you
in a
go.
market like this.
Let me know when you're gonna buy something.
I know, right?
You got that magic touch. You know?
Shoot, I wish. Been having horrible luck. I'm like, Vivi, why do you hate me? Like, I'm literally asking Vivi, like, Vivi, do you love me? Like, great
That's
voice,
awesome.
like, sheesh. But yeah. It You have your ups and downs.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially when we came in early and then we've been holding throughout the whole journey, the whole way, pretty much, majority of, you know. But as long as we got in early for some pieces, like SR Spider-Man, I got it on the drop, luckily, for 400 gems. So I've just been riding the wave, the
You
whole
got him
way.
on drop? Oh,
Yes, I got lucky. That was my biggest hit right there. Like,
the luckiest,
and
like, OG, OG's got to be a part of that drop. I'm telling you, that is
but not a lot of people got it. So it was only 1,000
yeah.
pieces. So it's still like not
About
too
how
many
many
people got
users do you feel like were on the app at that time? Do you guys like know, or like, since it was
it.
so like in the beginning, they didn't really have those numbers to show you guys?
Well, it sold out fast. I mean, at least the SR and I'm sure the ultra rare, those sold out fast. But the common, it was still in stock in the even after the drop. So it took a while for that one to sell off, to sell out. Or I believe that they, I mean, I don't know 100% fact if they burned it because they pretty much I don't know. It just either it sold out or they burned the rest. I really don't know. But I know some people were stacking the commons. That was a good time to stack during that time because during the peak, yeah, I'm sure it went over a thousand gems just for the common one.
Oh yeah,
So people who stacked it,
we're
on the
seeing
drop.
pretty.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. So like back in the day, the drops used to be like you could just buy whichever variant that you wanted instead of it being like blind box. Do you miss that? Like, do you wish it was that still? Like, or do you like the thrill of randomly getting whatever for the same amount?
Yes, back in the day was you would have to pick your rarity.
Yeah.
You would have to pick and go into that link or that page, and it would just have the buy now, the timer for that piece. You know what I mean? So, you know, I went big and or go big or go home with the SR Spider-Man. So I was like, let me try to go for the best SR. So I was in that page. And luckily I hit it. Because if
Yeah.
not, if it's once it sells out fast, then you try to go to the other rarities, and sometimes they can already be sold out already by the time you get over there. So
Yeah.
like I would have a plan B, like the UR would be my next one to go check out. If I don't hit the SR, I would have to scramble to click the other page and hit the UR and see if there's still a buy now, but majority of the time it's already sold out.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
yeah. But the blind box, I mean, that's okay. I don't mind the blind box anymore. I really
No.
don't mind. Yeah, honestly, I
Were
don't
you
mind the
mad
blind
at
box.
first when they changed it though? Like, were you like, what is this? Like, what? I want the secret rare. I don't want to pay $40 for the comment. I want the secret rare. Even if I have to pay 20, 40 extra gems, whatever. Let me buy that one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the blind box in the beginning was like, in the beginning, I guess we needed to test it out to see first. That's the only way to know, to see how it's gonna work. You gotta test it out first. You gotta experiment. If you don't experiment, how will we know like how it's gonna perform, or
For
how the
sure.
community is gonna react to that? So
Hmm.
in the beginning, I think the community was like, no, not blind box. Like they're like,
But
no, don't do it. Like Yeah, I remember I was like, oh great, nah, this is not.
Oh, great. BB's done for. This isn't gonna go good. Some people probably thought, you know.
But I like it now. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
It's good because it gives you like that rush. Like you never know what you're gonna get.
yeah,
So, but it's
that's
good.
cool. So that's good. I wonder with like MCP coming around if they'll have like kind of convert back to what they used to do, test that out, you know? So like use this many or well, I guess the MCP is like raffled, so I don't know. Never mind.
Well,
So much.
I think on the wait, what was it? No, they had blind boxes for the decon, right? The decon drops, or did they
Um,
have a? I only did. I think
first,
I just did that dinosaur one. The with that secret rare with like 71 pieces. I went for that one due to the scarcity. I wanted to try to hit that SR.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a blind box. Yeah, that one was a blind box.
yeah. I mean, I think that most of the decon ones were blind boxes.
Yeah, I think yeah. I don't remember the last time. When was the last time
Austin's
they
saying
had?
50-50, but I don't know. The sculpture was by itself, so obviously that's not blind box. You got that all by its own. Oh yeah, and that heart, like the milk, the cat, the cat heart with the girl sitting in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That one's a nice looking piece.
yeah. Um, then yeah, the rest were sets or blind box because they were sets.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Multiple collectibles in one set.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing in blind box when there's multiple rarities. Have you done one of those, like where you have to pick the rarity? Just pick the rarity strictly, and then
I mean,
that's what you go for.
on what, like the pride drops and stuff, you know?
Right. Oh
Yeah, so I went for the heart last pride drop and I got it. Um, but that's the thing. I usually am so bad at if I can't spam to get the collectible, you
yeah.
know, like I need to spam.
Mm.
Or if it's all about timing, I must suck because I never hit it. Like I used to never get comic drops. I thought it was impossible. Like I literally thought I was never gonna get comics. I gave up for a second. I was like, I'm not even gonna go for comic drops because I can't even hit them. But that's when we had all the bots. Now I hit comics. So,
Yeah.
but I thought it was just my timing, you know. I was like, I suck at this. Like I'm so bad.
Mhm.
Everybody else would get one but me. So my timing probably was bad too, but didn't help that I couldn't get rebounds because of all the bots and everything. So
Yeah, I remember that time. I was on a big slump during the comics. When they first started the comics, yeah, I would be hitting the comics. I would have multiples. When comics first, yeah, timing, yeah, the timing is critical. Especially if it's a very low edition mint run.
yeah.
So yeah, during
I know
the
whoever hit that dinosaur, lucky. Nice. I just got back from camping and everything, so I didn't know anything about any of the drops really, and so I didn't go for anything. I just came back, bought like I said, the little Dior dude, and um, yeah, I just was like, all right, the rest of these drops will happen, and I'll just buy in the aftermarket. It doesn't matter, you know. They'll probably all go under or something. And then I'm in this Discord group, and local scalper is his name. I think he was just in here earlier, but he goes in and he's like, "Man, I missed the most important drop." I think it was him, and I was like, "The most important? Why were those dinosaurs so important?" And then I go and look and like see that dinosaur is so much, and then I see the edition size, and I'm like, "Wow, why did I not even look at this?" I was just like, "Whatever," still in like camping mode, you know, like my phone doesn't matter kind of thing.
uh-huh.
Oh man, but oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be more. There'll be plenty more down the road. It's just gonna be very hard to keep up with every single drop. It's just And at the end of the day, we need to also filter out, the ones that you believe are gonna do well, or if you like it, if you like it, you like it, and you can go for it, But
Yeah.
like for example, the Star Trek one coming out, that spacecraft.
What do you think about it? Let me hear your thoughts.
Uh, well, the mint size is quite high for the current market conditions. So
Mm.
honestly, I believe it's I don't want to just say this, but I believe it's gonna be under retail because it's 120. It's quite
It's a
high
fish.
for.
It's
Well, I mean,
gonna
it's a
flop.
nice big spacecraft, so I guess they can charge high for a big piece like that. But
But the
I believe it's
edition
gonna go
size needs
under
to be
retail.
low.
Huh?
The edition size needs to be low.
Correct. With this current market condition, I believe the edition sizes need to be on the lower side. You know.
Yeah.
So, like for example, the Golden Moment, the new one, they had 10,000 editions for the lamp, the D, and I
Hi,
think
somebody. Sorry to interrupt you.
yeah. So the Golden Moment one coming up, there's 10,000 editions. So that's another quite high edition count for the current market conditions.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should be looking at the current market condition versus. I think they should just be looking for the long term, because if we do get 50 to 100 plus million users, in the long term, that 10,000 editions is very low. So I think it
Yeah,
gives more people
definitely.
opportunity to get a piece of it. So
Yeah, and well, like I was even like kind of talking crap about like how many dinosaurs they dropped for like the Jurassic World or whatever. I'm like, geez, this is like a lot of dinosaurs. Like I don't think that the T-Rex needed three variants and Blue needed three variants. Like, you know what I mean? They should have just. I was saying that they should have just dropped um Blue and maybe even like one of those spitty um dinosaurs and the T-Rex as like one drop, and that was it, you know? But we have to think long term too, because like you said, all these drops still sell out pretty fast, and when we have even more users, like they'll want to be able to have some stuff that they can go pick up. Like when I started Vivi, we went and got a common Loki Gator and um one of the Yetis from, or like the little Yeti dude,
uh-huh.
from the Crypticans or whatever.
uh-huh.
Yeah, those were our first two purchases because they were just like low and like cheap, you know, and there were characters that I thought the Yeti was cute, and we're from Colorado, and everybody says that Bigfoot lives here, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll get him.
Okay.
Sasquatch. Yeah, and so yeah, they were cheap, and so it makes it easy for you to like get in. You don't want everything to be like so mad expensive to where like little fish like me can't even get involved if they wanted to, you know?
Mhm.
So it's okay for some things to have so many editions, but for ships and stuff, I guess, like, why not? Because the characters are like, in my opinion, the characters are more important. But obviously, if you like the ships, then there's plenty to go around for everybody.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for the Golden Moment one coming up. So I'll be passing on the Star Trek one personally. Me personally, I will. So I'll,
What
I'll
up, fam? Hey, orange bag lady. How's it going, girl?
how's it going, Orange Bag Lady? Nice to see you.
She's an OG too, right? Do you guys know
Oh
each other?
yeah,
Have you
yeah, I
talked?
know her. Yeah,
You guys are homies?
OBL, OBL.
Love it. See, that's cool. Ah, I love this community, seriously. I can't wait for VCon. Like, it's gonna be a great time.
Yeah, I bought my ticket to the Anaheim one this November, so I picked it up already because I don't want to buy it later on, where then if it sells out, then
Like double the price. I know.
you
I
have to
need to
go
buy
to a
my
third
ticket.
party.
I haven't
Are you
even
gonna
bought my
go?
ticket yet. I'm slacking.
Are
Yeah,
you gonna go or?
yeah, yeah. I told you that last time. Ooh,
Oh
shoot! I
yeah.
need to plug my phone in. Yeah, that's the plan, Stan.
There you go, Colorado. How far is Colorado from California, Southern California? Colorado. That's
20 hours. That's like a drive though, not obviously a flight.
Flight's only like 3.
3 hour flight, like a 20-hour drive.
What are you guys planning on doing? Flying or driving out, road tripping?
It kind of depends because we were kind of maybe going to go with my boyfriend's boss, Hush Show. Okay, he's in the chat, I think too. Yeah, and he wants to drive, so we'll just ride with him and like I'll pitch in gas, so it'll be like really cheap to go, you know? So, I mean, if he's willing to drive his car out there, I'll definitely pitch gas and we'll drive. I don't mind. But if he decides that he's not wanting to go, then we'll just get plane tickets and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just need to hurry up and like try to like sit down and plan that. Hush Show, hey, you're in here. You hear this? About 16-hour drive. Oh, see, not even bad. So let's drive and go. um,
Pretty good.
you said
That's
what?
good. Nice road trip that you guys can take.
Yeah, and I mean, I haven't drove that way anywhere, so it'll be all new territory for me.
So you
It'll
haven't
be
been
a cool little drive.
you haven't been to Southern California, or have you been to California in general, or?
No, Cali, no. Florida is the only like I'm like
That you've been to?
state I guess I've been on the coast at
Oh,
all.
okay.
Yeah. And then I've been to Nebraska because I have older relatives there. So every summer we would go out there as kids, and like my grandma would visit with like her sister and stuff like that. So I've been to Nebraska and South Dakota and Arizona and where else? Florida, and Oregon, and that's it.
Not Nevada?
Oh,
Vegas?
actually,
No
yeah, I
Vegas?
lied. I've been to Vegas multiple times. So yeah, Vegas too.
Multiple. Okay, there you go.
Well, not like a lot. I feel like only 5 times, and 2 of the times I wasn't even 21. But
Oh, okay. You
yeah,
can still have fun there, as you know.
I mean, yeah, we would just get drunk in the hotel and then just go like walk around. So
There you go. Yeah, it's hot during the summer, so it's scorching, like 110 plus.
oh
It's
my
in,
God.
it gets very, very hot. Like
I know.
excessive
Best
heat.
time to go is October. You go for Halloween, everybody's dressed up. It's like a free con because everybody's just like having fun, dressing up, and all just having fun. Obviously nobody's signing books or anything, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Halloween. I've been there during Halloween. They do some nice stuff over there.
Yeah,
It
it
gets
was
really
really fun.
packed over there. A lot of people, they like to party out there in Vegas.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, but then when I went in July, it was like the worst idea ever. I was like, I'm never going to Vegas in July ever again. I just wanted to chill in the hotel. I didn't even want to like leave. As soon as you walked outdoors, like you were already sweaty. And I live in Colorado, a dry ass state, there's like no humidity here. So when you go there and it's that hot and you're already feeling all sticky, just like walking outside, I don't like humidity. I just don't like it at all. I'm not used to it.
Yeah, that's the best way is to stay indoors or go to the pools during that time. The pools are busy during the summer, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Or just stay inside during in the AC, air conditioning. That's the But if you're walking the strip during the afternoon, like 2 p.m., oh my goodness.
Well, and you're in Southern Cali, so you guys don't even get snow, huh? Like, do you even see snow? Do you know what's snowing?
Not where I'm at. No, it doesn't like snow. Like it doesn't snow like the mountain. The mountains, like there's Big Bear. We got Big Bear near, not too far. So
Ooh.
Big Bear Mountains, you can snowboard and ski and all that stuff. So there's snow up there. But down here, like the around LA area, Orange County, San Diego area, or like the Inland Empire area, like it doesn't snow out here. Not that I know of. I mean, it could get icy. They can get like icy when it gets really, really cold. you know, or it can hail. Like if there's,
Ooh,
it can hail too. Like when it rains and hails.
yeah.
So we get that stuff, but not strictly like snow, or we're scooping up the driveway, or you know, sweeping up the stairs trying to
Dang.
take out the snow. Not like that.
So you guys are building sandcastles while we're building snowmen.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we got the beaches. The beaches is our bread and butter out here in
Hmm.
Southern California. Yeah.
Well,
So
that's how I feel about the mountains here, but not all people are mountain people, so.
yeah, and the mountains too. Oh, you guys have the Colorado Rockies, right? The Colorado,
Mhm.
the Coors. Isn't that where Coors is?
Coors, yeah, Coors this year for sure. I hate Coors, so I'm not gonna rep it.
Yeah, I just know Colorado Rocky Mountains. Those,
Yeah,
uh,
Colorado Rockies. I'm going to the game this Saturday. I'm excited. I mean,
oh,
we're trash this year. I mean, at least the last game we went to, so. But I just like the social, it's like social hour, so.
yeah, the fun part to enjoy. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, I'm Dodgers over here, so
Dodgers.
yeah, LA Dodgers.
Boo.
You're wearing a Dodger blue hat, Dodger blue color.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is not Dodgers hat. This is just strictly Nike because
The
we do it
blue,
over
oh, the
here.
blue.
But
Yeah, I like that.
oh my gosh. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not super like competitive when it comes to sports. I used to be, especially like with basketball, but I like don't really even watch it that much anymore. So
Uh,
I fell off the wagon.
really, basketball? Yeah, basketball is my favorite sport. Yeah,
Yeah. Obviously
yeah,
the Mamba.
basketball.
So Kobe was your favorite, huh?
Mhm.
One of your favorites.
Yeah, he's been my like one of my heroes and idols. You know, back, you know that I looked up to when I was younger and stuff. So,
Hmm.
so who do you like in basketball? Since you mentioned basketball, Colorado.
Um,
What's in Colorado? Utah. Wait, no, wait. What?
well, we have Joker, and he's really good. I think he's like definitely MVP.
Oh yeah,
When he got
Denver.
MVP, I was really happy because he does deserve it. Like he's a really good player. He really is. Jokovic. Right? That's how you say his name, Jokovic. I don't know. I always call him Joker because I feel like I say his name wrong. Um, but back in the day when I was like playing basketball and liked basketball, I really liked Dwayne Wade, and Rose, Derrick Rose. Curry, I still like Curry, of course. Um, I don't know. And then yeah, Kobe, of course. But I feel like so many people were just like all about Kobe. It was almost like, okay, like you guys are annoying. Like stop talking about Kobe. All the guys at my school wanted to be Kobe. I was like, okay, you guys are annoying. Um, um, but yeah, those are probably like my top five. Imagine that team. What squad?
Ooh. Yeah, the
Um,
Joker, he's very I mean he's back to back MVP, so
yeah.
that is that's not something to ignore, you know, that's very and he's an international too. So
Hmm.
so he's wow. I love his
Yeah.
game. He's very good. He's so
Austin's electrician, my boyfriend's electrician, and
uh,
he actually did work at his house here in Colorado.
no way at the
Yeah, for
Joker's
real. He
house?
met him and he was actually like super cool. He was just like really nice to him.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah. So he's obviously he seems like a cool dude too. But
Interesting. What a great experience right there. That's something you won't ever forget, huh? That's
right.
wow.
Crazy. But
Denver, yeah.
yeah, it's a cool place. Gotta come visit.
Yeah. How's the so it's nice so it could get hot over there too then. It's not just like
Huh.
snowing and stuff, right?
Yeah, it gets so hot. Our weather is so bipolar. You'll literally wake up and I'll walk my dog in the morning. I mean, the sun's not even up when I wake up for work, but I walk him in the morning and it will be like almost cold enough to see my breath. Not today, but like it can be, as cold to like see my breath. And then by the time I'm outside eating lunch at work, it's friggin' I'm sweating already. And then again at night when we go to walk the dog, we can like see our breath again. It like rains sporadically. The weather right here is bipolar. Colorado, she's bipolar for sure. She doesn't know what temperature she wants to be.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it can get
for
like that
sure.
too sometimes in California. I mean, it's mostly sunny majority of the year, but there's times where it can rain like out of nowhere. Just a quick like flash rain, and then back to sunny and hot again. It's like the clouds are just passing by. They're just stopping by real quick, cruising through. That's it.
Right? That's fun. I don't know. I guess New York, my friend from New York says that um it's like that too. I didn't expect that. I just thought it was like always cold and like maybe gloomy in New York.
Oh yeah, like it's raining. I think it was just raining recently, or it's probably raining right now too over there.
No way. Is
Yeah,
anybody
like
in New York in the comments? Let us know if it's raining in New York.
I saw the weather just recently the other day. Yeah, it was raining over there, so I was like, while they're raining over there, it's like super hot over here still.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. So it was September. What's up with New York? It's,
Why are we talking about weather right now?
I
We're
know.
supposed to be talking about
Let's get back
VV.
to VV.
We've been so off topic. Sports. I mean, I'm excited for sports NFTs. Hopefully we get them on VV. Ooh, that would be
Yeah,
exciting.
that's something to be. That would be really good to get the
Do
sports
you
fans.
do you think that'll ever happen? Or no?
No, I think it is. I think it will. Although there is already a lot of sports NFTs out there already, because
Hmm.
there's a lot of platforms with sports, so it's not going to be like the first ever, or
Yeah. I just I'm wondering if like Nike itself, because like we're all gonna be in this metaverse. I wonder if Nike is gonna do like their whole marketing thing and like, buy your NFT clothing so your guys can like dress up as whatever, like in these Nike gear, you know? Do you think that that's what it's gonna be?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Yeah,
mean, probably not on
I believe
Vivi though,
so.
huh? You think clothes are gonna drop on Vivi? No. I don't know.
Mm, interesting. Yeah. Well, there is. Well, if they have those name brands, like they have what they call it, the Givenchy. If
Hmm.
if they actually drop real clothing, that would be great.
Yeah.
If we get other
Ooh.
other clothing brands.
Like their top dress or something that like they had of the year, like the 2022 like dress lineup at like one of their like fashion shows or something. That would be kind of crazy. I bet that
Ooh.
could be expensive if they made it like limited. Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. I know that Kim Kardashian freaking whose dress was it? I think she borrowed Marilyn Monroe's dress and like ripped it all up because her butt's too big and
Oh my
yeah. So oh my gosh. And so she's paying, she probably had to pay for that, but like, there's no dollar on that. That's a dress Marilyn Monroe wore to a freaking Grammy or whatever. I don't even know what she wore it to, but either way, like, it's irreplaceable. But
Right. Yeah, that's something to be like put in like a case, like a
it
glass
was,
case and
it
display.
was.
Oh, it was, and she just took it and wore it. Then
She like, yeah, she like paid them to like rent it or whatever for the night for whatever she was wearing it to, and like you can't tailor the dress or alter it because obviously, and like, yeah, her butt is huge and fake and obviously not like natural Marilyn, so she ripped it.
oh wow.
I know.
So, it's like you got to pay for this now. It ain't rented now. You're gonna have to pay for the full collector's price.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what is the price on that? Tell me.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
those are like rare to like.
Ah, not a call. Leave us alone. Can you hear that when it rings? Were you hearing it?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
I put my
curious.
phone on do not disturb because the text and someone
I
might
know.
call or so.
I'm using Austin's phone because my streams run so much better on his 5G, but I don't know how to turn his phone on. No, just do not disturb.
Is it
Don't
Apple or
disturb
is
me.
it Google? Is it or
It's
Android?
Android. Is it Apple or is it Google?
I mean Android. Yeah, I don't know how to put on Do Not Disturb for the Android. I have my the
I
iPhone.
found it. Got it. I never put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I just put it on silent. I mean, it's the same difference, right? I'm not going to be notified. It just like is quiet. But then that sucks because then when I'm trying to have a conversation, then I'm like, oh shoot, like my phone's not even vibrating. People are like, why aren't you answering your phone? I'm like, sorry, I swear my phone's on silent.
So you got that Veve shirt I see.
Yeah,
It's like NASA Veve. Looks like
because we're
NASA.
going to the moon.
There you go.
Yeah, I got it from Common Club Collectibles. Geez, Common Club Apparel. They have a lot of good VV shirts and hoodies, and they even have like Omi designs too. It's a really good company. You can whoa, I just wrong. You can use my promo code KC10 for 10% off their website if you want to go do that. But yeah,
KC10. Okay. Nice.
KC10. Their hoodies are so soft on the inside. Like, I don't get paid to like promote this. I just want to help them out by promoting them, and I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna be using them for like giveaways while we don't have transfers. So, like I've already given. Well, I haven't actually sent the hat. I need to send the hat. I need to get your address, AJ, if you're here. But yeah, he won something. The last giveaway I did with Callie Brooks on my channel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so I've just been trying to do something to give back to the community while we're transferless, and why
Right?
not give the VV community some swag to wear,
There you go.
rep the fam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait for the transfers. I mean, there is risk with the transfers, so I
Mhm.
understand. I understand why they took it out. So
Me too. I hope that they just like get on that trading boat and make it like Hero, where you just can trade and it will all be documented in their system, and there really can't be anything that really goes wrong in that situation. So hopefully that's what they do. Even if it has to be a little like trader's fee so that VV doesn't like lose out on the tax or whatever. I mean, I'm willing to pay like what, $2, $5. I guess it depends on how much you're trading it for or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I
But
like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, if they have an in-app trading, I'd like them to implement like an in-app trading type of situation. Like if you want to
yeah.
swap, like do a swapping of mints or something. If someone's looking for a special mint, and someone else is looking for that mint, another mint that you have,
Hmm.
and they can do a swap or work something out.
Yeah.
And even like bundle collectibles, different type of collectibles. Like
And like put them on like the market as a set. Like
Mhm.
I have 586 set of all the bobas. So here you go. Like if you want it as a complete set, all matching mints.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah, that's something that would be really good for
really
them to
cool.
put in. I think in my opinion,
Yeah,
bundling sets or even just like mix and matching. It doesn't have to be exactly a full set of the same brand or collectible. It could be
yeah.
like if you want to bundle Todd, Superman, you are
Oh
Spider
yeah,
Man.
like all the
You know,
DC heroes or something.
yeah, I mean like just bundle
Hmm.
whatever you want. Like
Just bundle,
yeah.
like Flo bundle. This is the bundle. You could bundle everything.
Because it would be cool to bundle like Todd, Superman, and Spider Man all together. Those three characters. Imagine like,
Spider-Man's not DC.
well, not DC. Well, I mean they're still
I mean, you could still
popular.
bundle it, like you said, whatever you want to bundle. But I'm just saying that's like
DC,
kind
okay.
of a random guy to be in the bundle. I
Right.
guess they're all
Yeah.
Grail type. Or wait, who did you say? Yeah, Superman. Superman. I feel like there's levels of Grails. We need to like make levels because there's like Walt and Spider-Man's like Secret Rare Spider-Man, and then there's like Supermans and Bobas. You know what I mean? Superman and Boba are like same level, and then like Vader is up here with like the
Todd.
Spider-Man and Todd and Walt.
Like, yeah.
There's like tiers to this Grails. I still think they're Grails. They're just not Grails. They're just like Grails.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There's certain levels of Grails. You know, there should be certain tiers of Grails, like the top of the top.
But it's all opinion. I mean, somebody out here could think that Myrmicornos are at the top. They're like, yeah, right. I've been collecting these since they released. Like, no, these are the best. Like, it's all opinion, right? So
exactly, true. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, what BB Vault is always saying how the what is it? The freaking Mercedes, or right? It's Mercedes. No, not Mercedes. What am I talking about? Yeah, wait.
Mercedes Benz, the car, or what are you saying?
The freaking the car that is like super limited, the silver one. Why am I not thinking of it?
Mercedes.
The Aston Martin. Thank you. Jesus. Poof.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
Aston Martin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Aston Martin, dude. He's always saying that that's a girl, and I mean, I don't disagree with him. It's definitely limited and can be. If in the VV verse you need a car to get around, like that's gonna be very in high demand. You want to be rolling around with a nice car, not the one with like all the glowy buttons, like you're like a top spy, like you know, like the DeLorean and stuff.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean,
yeah,
but everybody has their own opinion.
Everyone has their opinion of Grails and their own categories of their Grails. They have their own list of their top.
But that's
Grails.
mine, so you know mine.
Yeah, there's no exact who's the best or who's the number one, because it's
who's right or wrong, you know?
Yeah.
It's all opinion.
Exactly.
But I mean, I guess when you go to the market and you see which ones are most expensive, the person probably is a little more right.
We can filter out. But look at Donnie. Look at this new SR dinosaur thing.
See, and I forget all about Donnie. Like, don't even think of the guy. To be honest.
Some people think Donnie's a Grail as well, you know.
Yeah, so. I know, for sure. He's so limited, and like Powder Puffs are about to be there's like a new season coming out, and I know that Donnie's probably going to be in every single episode, and all these new kids are going to grow up loving this unicorn horse, and yeah, I'm sure he's going to blow up for sure. I'm just saying, like, I don't even think about him. Same thing with like the Adventure Time characters. I never really watched Adventure Time, so I never think of them. But the girl that's like floating with the long hair, she looks cool. I like her. But she's pretty limited too, and I never think of her. I'm sure that she could pop off. Who knows? I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's different.
You never
levels.
know.
There's different, like, we look at the value, right? We look at the value. Oh, this one's very expensive, right? But is that considered a Grail? You know, just because of the expense, the price of the. Because, like I said, look at this new dinosaur, that SR dinosaur, with only 71 to the public.
Yeah.
Like, is that a Grail just because it's very expensive right now? I honestly, no, I don't think so. Me personally, I don't think so. I wouldn't consider it a Grail. You know, but there's also another aspect of the scarcity game.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
You know, we can play the VV game of scarcity. You know.
I mean, because then if we're talking scarcity, even like Blue and Beta can be Grail status then, right? I mean, the animated ones that were all dropped for the airdrop. I mean, those are scarce. You can say that's a Grail. So I don't know.
So. It's just tough to really like put a definition to what the Grail is, you know. I mean,
well, and you just can't predict the future either. Like, obviously, we know huge characters are huge characters, like Vader, but like, I obviously don't think this will happen, and most obviously don't either. But like, what if Star Wars just like falls off? Like, no one gives a hell about Star Wars in 20 years. It's just like that's horrible graphics, like Vader's trash. They've came out with like way cooler villains or whatever, you know. You never know what like the new generation's gonna want to be a part of and like, and the new generation is what's really gonna like make us millionaires, you know? Like they're the ones that are like, because I believe that we're gonna be waiting at least 10 years to be seeing big money in this app. I mean, sorry if I'm being negative, but I'm at least thinking 10 years. Um, because it's gonna take time, you know, for like gamification and like everybody to like really utilize the NFT that we all have the idea of the like behind the NFT, you know? Like so yeah, I'm gonna say 10 years. And so all the kids that are 15 right now growing up, it really depends on like what they like because they're going to be the ones to depict the market more so than us. I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
They're
What do
the
you think?
they're the future. You know,
Yeah.
you have a great point there. You know, I believe the new generation, the younger generation, that they have they're the ones to continue the growth to modernize and
Yeah.
like all the new technology coming out, all the new inventions, you know.
Well, even
Uh,
like new characters, like you and I, we seen Marvel kind of start, you know, with like Iron Man for the MCU. So it's like we all see Iron Man and like he might not be everybody's favorite, but he's well known and like everybody knows Tony Stark's story and everything, you know, because he was like kind of in the beginning of everything. And so when like obviously the MCU is going to continue and they're not just going to bring Iron Man back, you know. So the kids that growing up, you know what I mean? Like they're
yeah.
they're they're not going to think Iron Man's like the coolest because they don't care about that old movie. They care about the new She-Hulk that is like smashing guys' face in, you know? I don't
Uh-huh.
know. But you see what I mean?
Exactly.
You just never know what's gonna take off. Ghost Spider's
Mhm.
gonna take off. I wish I could just collect like thousands, or well, not thousands, but hundreds of Ghost Spider FA. I want to just
Mhm.
blow all my money to just like be the one that has the most of her. I want that
Really,
to be my thing.
she's one of your favorites, or?
Yeah, I mean, I wish she wasn't a Marvel Mighty personally, but
Mm.
I love her, and I hope that they do drop like an actual like good looking not that the other one's bad looking, but just not a bubble character, you know? Like a real looking Gwen Stacy would be perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I mean, that's I'm sure that they're gonna release the really high end quality of the pieces, like the 3D models.
Wah,
Uh,
wah, wah.
as you say, auction just ended.
Missed it. Sorry, Hustro. Maybe next time.
Yeah,
I,
I'm waiting for the. I want to get the Hulk. The
the
Hulk of
Hulk.
like the real high quality 3D. You know, a
Yeah, for
really
sure.
detailed quality of the Hulk, like
When
massive.
you zoom in, you can like see all the veins sticking out of his body and stuff.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
for
go.
sure.
But they could
Yeah,
put
that would be cool.
they could make it as a mighty. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it as a mighty either. you know.
Right. I mean, if they want to continue the Mighties, that's totally fine with me. Can you just make them like less editions or something?
Right. There's a lot of surprisingly.
Unless
There's
it's
a
a game, because then you need a lot. But I don't know. Because if like you're gonna go, so like say I did stack 200 Ghost Spiders, and Marvel reaches out to me and they're like, "Hey, we're creating this Marvel game. We need you to rent these out to the players. Are you okay with doing that? We'll have that business deal with you so you can rent them out to the gamers." Like that's literally like NFT, like that's the dream of the NFT right there, you know, is that you're making money off of your investment and like working with the creators, you know, to I don't know. Like what do you think about that? I mean, David has said something about that before, mentioned it.
The renting of collectibles. Oh my gosh, that would be. I would love that. I mean, hey, I mean, yeah, that would be great. You know, to get to allow, you know, rent my SR Spider Man. You know, like that would
Yeah.
be
You
plus a
wouldn't
very
even have
high.
to like work if you like imagine if you just sat there and stacked a bunch of stuff like in these times, then you go look back in 10 years and like I said, maybe not even 10 years for just the game to come around, who knows, but say 10 years and now kids are wanting to play this new Marvel Mighty game and you're just like don't even have to work because you have it on your phone. You're like, rent this Spider Girl.
Mhm.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, another. I mean, when I think about it, right now, I don't. I'm trying to put together like the reasons why someone would rent something. You know, like why would you want to rent the collectible right now? Like, you know, like there should be a purpose, some sort of purpose or
For sure.
some sort of reasoning or usage for us to rent it.
Right.
Like, what's the main
Well,
purpose to rent it? You know, like not just to keep it in my showroom. Like, I'm not gonna just rent a collectible and have it look cool in my
yeah,
showroom. No, like I
it's got to have
wanna.
utility behind it.
Yeah, there some usage. Like
Yeah.
if I rent it, you know, it's gonna do this. You know, it does this for me to rent it. You know, like you
Yeah.
rent a car, right? To travel, for example, you need to drive
Hmm.
it to do a road trip or something. Renting a car, so
Yeah. So now if I stacked all these Aston Martins or DeLoreans and now we're in the metaverse and you need a ride, here you want to rent out my car because I have a whole lot of DeLoreans to rent out.
oh, you just opened up a new idea. You can use those vehicles as like Ubers or like
Hmm.
transport to
Yeah.
transport
Like literally
people.
make your own company in the Vve-verse, and
Uh-huh.
that's like what you do for a living.
And you got to pay a rate to travel
Yeah,
you know, if you don't have a vehicle, a
especially if
VV
you're like
vehicle.
Ubering it, then yeah, I don't know. Like who knows like what the future holds, but I mean that would be super crazy to think about it like that, you know. Um yeah. Just
Wow,
if it
that
has
would be.
good utility like that behind it, even like with games, I mean, you're probably gonna laugh at me, but I used to play this one baking game. I feel like it was called Cake Mania, but I'm not even sure. It was just like um it was like a serving game where you had to like bring like food to the tables, you know? Whatever. You
Uh-huh.
just like are a server and you're like playing the game to like rush food to them. Food Rush or Diner Dash. I don't even know. It was some game like that. And
Uh-huh.
I was super addicted to it, but like to upgrade your kitchen, you would have to spend money to upgrade your kitchen so that you can serve the food faster and pass the levels. So the same thing they can kind of do with like the Marvel Mighties, you know, like your base character is Spider-Man or whatever, just say. And to level up, you're eventually going to have to like buy these characters. Oh, well, you don't want to go spend $500 to own the character? Well, here, I have one for rent, and you can rent this character to pass the level that you need him to use to get past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's there's so many creative ways that we can you know, implement this, you know.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
but at the end of the day, for the renting, I believe that there needs to be a purpose, a reason why you would want to rent it, or you know, you have to rent this because you can unlock this or something, or it
Hmm.
can do this. You know, not just rent it just to keep it in your showroom or you know just
Yeah.
park it there or whatever.
For sure. Or like if you could rent it out to complete a set so that like when the next time they're like, if you have this set for the airdrop, like this is the snapshot time or whatever, now I can go rent my second, third, fourth, and fifth collectible of that to the people that need it for just that snapshot, and then they can give it back to me the next day. I don't know.
Ooh, uh-huh. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Or even rent it out for if someone needs to complete their set. You know, they need SR Spider-Man, but say it's out of reach, right? It's out of reach to buy it.
Hmm.
But like when you complete a set, you get MCP points for completing
Yeah,
a
you get
set.
that 100 points for the
So
set.
get that 100 points or whatever, or those points, and then
Yeah.
for renting it, you can rent the SR Spider-Man to complete the set, have it in there, and then give
Have
it.
fun with it for a day and then give it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just for the completion of the set. At least
Mm-hmm.
it was rented. It was used. There was a reason, a purpose behind it. So I think that's
Yep.
a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Someone that can't afford those high-end pieces to complete their set, just have a renting situation on that to complete it and still get the
Yeah.
points. That one time
That one time
completion
100
points.
points. I've spent the money to get the rest. Like I needed the opportunity to get the last one,
Mm-hmm.
And even if the renter fee is like $200, I mean, if the collectible is 10 grand, 44K, like freaking Walt, like 400 to rent it for a day isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
So you never
Exactly.
know. I don't know. We'll see. It's
That's
gonna be
like,
interesting for
oh,
sure.
I think we're coming up with some ideas that we're gonna give Vivi.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut this and like make a little short for like the last 5 minutes and just post it on Twitter and tag David, you and VV and be like, so what do y'all think? Are
Yeah,
we on the right
yeah.
track? Is this what you guys thinking too?
Exactly. Oh yeah, that would be good. That would be because I don't know, like watching a full hour plus video, it's hard to like get the important stuff in between.
I
So
know. I like people are like, you need to make your video shorter. And I'm like, but it's an interview and I want to get to know them. So we start talking VV and then like, I also kind of want to get to know you as a person. Like that's
yeah.
like kind of the point of the interview. Like I want to get to know Mamba or like I don't even know your name. See, I don't want to get
True.
to know Mamba. I want to get to
Yeah.
know whatever your name is.
Eddie. My name is Eddie.
Eddie.
My real life name.
See? Nice to meet you, Eddie. I want to get to know Eddie, not just Mamba.
Yeah, when we have our like Discord names, we come up with like a unique username,
Right.
so like a special, unique name. Yeah. So.
I mean, some people want to be like private and secret and like, they just like don't even want to deal with that. So kudos to them. I mean, whatever. I don't have anything to like be like hiding or whatever from. So, I
Right.
mean, yeah. I mean, I'm a social butterfly. So, yeah. I'm Kyla. Okay, collections. I
No,
think those are
but
my
you're
new
right about that.
usernames.
You're right about that. Like with the interviews can take long sometimes. Like I noticed that too. Like interviews can take a while, But you're right, where you want to get to know the person a bit, just
Yeah. I want to show the
conversational.
community who you are,
Mm-hmm.
And then look at we start talking for an hour and look at the ideas we just brewed up right
Mm-hmm.
there. Like you start getting warmed up and like I don't know, the conversation just flows from there. It's easy to go long. I feel like the streams can last long for sure. Most of the people have to tell me like, "All right, well, I have to go." And I'm like, "Okay, sorry." Like I don't know when to call it because I feel like we're always like having a good conversation. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
True. Yeah.
I could talk all night especially about BB. I'm really like excited about it, and it really is like a second life for me. So
Mm-hmm. Right. That's Vivi has definitely changed many people's lives. So it all also depends on when they came in too. So so
yeah,
hopefully the people that came in January at the peak, they may be in a different position of their mindset of Vivi.
hmm
If they were buying Walt at 40,000, you know.
I
So I
know.
guess versus the ones
Ouch.
that got it on the drop. So it's two whole different worlds of the
hmm
mindset in that type of position. So
I didn't even think
you know.
about when you said that you got Spider-Man on drop. I didn't even think like, oh yeah, there was obviously a drop. Like people got that on drop. Like I was just like, dang, you spent so much money. Like automatically like thinking like, dang, you spent guap on him, huh? No, there's people that were able to go for the drop.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's so cool for you. Like I really am proud of you. That's so cool.
I mean, that's when I first started. My main goal was to just go for the drop,
hmm
and I know the secondary market usually the prices are a lot higher,
Yeah.
So, I didn't want to play that game right away where like I gotta pay top dollar, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start off with a small budget and and start off at the low entry point at the drop, So I would just go for the drops, and during that time when I started, luckily the market was actually like moving, like it was pretty good, like
Hmm.
things were going above retail, things were selling above what you got it for. So, I mean, like that Spider-Man that I got, I mean, they launched it in August, so it was still, I mean, August, yeah. So it was still not really like early adopters, like when I first started in March 2021.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much like the early adopter when the market wasn't even open. There was no marketplace when I
Yeah.
started. So
That's crazy.
yeah, there was us. We would have to do deals outside. That's where it gets risky.
Hmm.
So, but right now
You have
they
to
they
do deals outside. Dang. So like that's why they had it open is because they just didn't have the features like ready for you guys to be able to do it. So they're like, go ahead, make deals off app, but like don't come crying to us when something goes wrong because we can't fix it for you.
exactly,
Oh
yeah,
man.
yeah.
So
Um,
I heard, can you maybe confirm this for me? Maybe, maybe not. So somebody I think told me that back in the day, if you did get something scammed from you and you reached out to Vivi, then the ones that they held from the drops, that's what they would give to people. Is this true?
that I cannot confirm,
Okay.
because like since it was an off app scam, for example,
Hmm.
the Vivi doesn't necessarily need to give back
Yeah, they
that.
don't get
It's
involved.
not, yeah, it's not their that's just not their what they
It's
it's not part of
not
the thing. It's just not
it's
part of
not even
the
their responsibility at
it's not the
all. Like,
responsibility. There you go. Yeah,
yeah.
so I mean, don't get me wrong. There was so many people getting scammed out there, and honestly, when I first started, the within the first week, I got scammed on one of my collectibles. I
Did
didn't know.
you?
I had no idea about any scams at all.
Um,
So I had no idea there was scams that existed, because this was like a whole new ball game
so
for
like
me.
what did you do? Make a deal for your collectible and send it over and they never sent over the money or what?
Yeah, I sent the
Oh
collectible first,
no.
and then they
No,
they
don't send the
they
collectible
blocked me
first.
and didn't respond. But luckily, it wasn't that like a high end, like a super high end piece. But I mean, still
Yeah.
though, I mean,
I
I
can
did
only
get
imagine how
scammed.
hard it was in the beginning because like I mean, starting in November, I was lucky to find people that are like um content creators and like offering these services. Like Kobe collects. I don't know if you know who he is, but he came
I've
in
seen him, yeah.
clutch. Like he comes in with his blind boxes and like makes it super fun to like get involved with the community. And then on top of that, he's like helping like get gems and like make trades and like just escrowing for people, making it a safe like environment. I don't know. Like I guess I was just lucky because starting we had that, but in the very, very beginning there was no one to help you guys like escrow for each other and everything. So it was even more like sketchy to do.
Risky, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've done so many escrows too as well. So, because I did so many deals throughout my time in Vivi, from the beginning all the way up to now. Like so many deals. But
Yeah.
now they got the marketplace open, so we don't really have to do no escrow deals anymore. But I've done like a lot of escrow deals, and that's another reason why I started, Vivi Army, was to create a safe haven for the community, so
Yeah.
keep it protected as much as I can, so because there's so
Did you like
many,
escrow for people? Is that like what you were doing? Is just making sure that there was like safe trades for the people that were in the Discord and stuff?
absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
I make sure, yeah, I make sure,
So you were
if
like one of the first to do it.
yeah, I did a lot of deals. I mean, I did a lot of deals. I did a lot of escrows. But that was the ways that people were able to do it, back then,
Mhm.
and before like the marketplace was. But even when the marketplace is open, people still were doing deals outside,
Mm-hmm.
but it's at your own risk. You know what I mean? So, but luckily, I was able to, help people with successful deals, like
Yeah.
even big deals, like Walt deals, like
You were like,
$18,000
"Ooh,
Walt
I'm just actually
deals.
gonna keep this well. I'm not sending it to either of you." No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to also have like a trustworthy escrow person,
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
if one party doesn't know the escrow person, but one person recommended this guy or something, for example, this
Mm-hmm.
person, like, oh, I know
They could be just
somebody.
friends,
Yeah,
and
like
they're
I know
scamming you.
somebody. You know,
Yeah,
it's still a risky position for the other
for
person
sure.
that doesn't even know who the escrow is.
I'm kind of
Like,
glad that we don't have that. I miss the cheap gems, but I never, I never, I never traded collectibles. I've only done that actually, I lied. When the Duo Golden Moments dropped, I did it for the collectibles. I like bought a collectible from somebody and I knew them very well. Not very well, but well enough. He sold me gems a couple times, so I like knew he was trustworthy, at least, you know.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I miss cheap gems.
Honestly, I think since all that stuff was since all that stuff was open, it was happening, right? So I don't think anyone should be getting you know like uh penalized.
Hmm.
I don't think people should be getting punished for like when it was happening back in the day, because it was still it was open. I mean, people were able. It was eligible for people to do it. It
Hmm.
wasn't like there was no rule about it. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, they probably changed their terms of services recently that you cannot do that no more.
Yeah, they
So
have. It's in
I
there.
mean,
You can't do it.
I don't recall back in the day that that was there, like
It
strictly
was.
set in stone. So I mean, like the trades, off app trades, this stuff was all open game.
Hmm.
Like there, no one should be getting penalized for this, whether it's cheap gems or whether it's doing trades off app. You know.
The whole like dirty gem thing that went around with like the whole like stolen credit cards and like all the like dirty gems that happened, that whole thing that went down. I mean, the only person that should have got in trouble was the account that stole the credit cards and purchased the gems. Nobody that bought from him should have got in trouble because like I mean if someone's like 30% gems, like okay, here's my money. Like you can't get me in trouble. It's not like I knew that they were stolen. That's like me going to like a farmer's market or like a flea market and buying a pair of earrings and now I'm getting arrested because those were stolen earrings. I bought them. I didn't steal them. Like, hold
Mhm.
on.
Mhm.
I shouldn't be getting in trouble for this. Yeah, so I feel you on that.
Yeah, and going back to that situation with the credit card stuff, I mean, like, isn't it supposed to be an Apple or Google issue that they have to be the ones to really handle it? Why does why? Because the gems were processed successfully. How were those
Hmm.
people with those cards able to even buy the gems to begin with, if they were stolen? Why did it still transact? Why did the transaction still go through? I mean, it's still a transaction. Shouldn't it be the Apple and Google transaction processing to really be the one to look into, versus the people that were in a part of it, that whoever's buying the gems or whoever did the stolen credit card or whatever?
Yeah.
like like I don't know, like, why would the person, I don't know, technically, why did the gems get processed successfully is my
Yeah.
main question. You know what I mean?
So like
So
there's no way that you could add the card to your Google account. I mean, you should be able to, you know, you just go to Google and add the information, because you could add a card at any time to your information. So maybe they just added it and used it from their Google. I mean, easy as heck to track, so that's kind of dumb. But I mean, or is it even easier to not get tracked because you use the fake Google account, an email that you never even use? So you just have a Google account and you just created one with a fake name probably on the card. Why not use their real name on the card too? Get the confirmation emails that you need if there's any. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess it shows the security on that end of the processing isn't like really like super strict, I guess, you know, like
Yeah.
it was easy to just buy gems with those cards, you know, like
Yeah.
there was no security protection, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Especially for the amount that they were buying too, because I know that my card, if I have anything over like $300, then my card is calling me. They're like, "Hey, what is this transaction?" And I'm like, "It's legitimate. I'm here, whatever, doing what I am doing."
I'm
So
shopping right now on Veve. That's all.
yeah, pretty much. You don't get that call where it's like, "Here was your last 5 transactions," and then they like tell you the date and like everything. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
BB has rejected my payment when I try to buy 600 gems, or maybe it was 500 gems at one time. It declined it, and my bank called me, and then I like confirmed that it was me, and then it let me purchase it the second time I went around to purchase it. So I don't know. Good question. I don't know how that went down. It was just kind of annoying because I do know some people that got like banned for a hot minute because of it, and it's so annoying. Like, all I did was buy gems from somebody. I didn't know they were dirty gems. It's not like they're brown now that I bought them dirty. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that whole shenanigans was terrible for a lot of people. And then I still know some people that are having problems with their KYC too, and I feel bad for them because, like, dang, you can't even go for these drops. Rough. These are rough times right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think in order for the market to recover, we're gonna need, you know, new users to come in. You know, we need new users, not just new users. They gotta be people that are actually investing into the app, or you know, putting money into the app. Because you can get a new user, but they don't buy anything in the app. You know, they can just download the app and just look around, and that's it. They don't necessarily have to buy something. But
I just feel like there has to be like some kind of like utility or something to like bring more of an audience to NFTs or like digital collectibles, because they can market all they want, but like when you say, especially if you say the word NFT or like non-tangible, that's a turnoff for a lot of people once you start saying these kinds of words. So what they need to do is, because I can tell my friends about this all the time, and that's all they say is like, "What can you do with it?" And like, "Oh, you could sell it for more money." That's cool, I guess. You know, like flipping, like that's like what they see it as. Like, I don't want to play that game. Like, I'm not going to spend money just to like try to make money. Like, you know, some people just aren't about that. So once we actually have something behind it, like when the Golden Moments had like free Disney Plus for a year, like that's why a lot of people joined in at that time, is because there was real life utility behind it, to where that was enticing. I mean, if I wanted Disney Plus, if I have 3 kids, I need Disney Plus. Oh, and now you're telling me I'm going to get a free year? Awesome. Yeah, I'll go for this drop, you know, I'll go buy, what was it, 40 or 60 off drop or whatever for the for like Elsa and all them. The only one that was more expensive was Walt, right?
Yeah, 333 gems for Walt.
Yeah, but all the other ones were 60, right? On drop.
Around 60, yeah.
60 or 80 or something. So yeah, like why not go for it and like have it free for a year, and like that's not even big utility, but like it obviously brought a lot of people in. So that's what I mean. I think it really just has to have something behind it where people could like utilize it in real life. That's when we'll gain more of an audience for digital collectibles in general, is like when there is more value to them than like, because we can speculate and we can get excited about it and we can see the idea and like the future of it, but people that like, if it's not already there, then they don't believe it. You know what I mean? So once they start seeing that real utilities behind this, and like I can use my Walt to go to Disney World whenever I want or whatever, you know, like that's going to speak volumes, and that itself will be enough to bring in so many people. So, yeah, I do think that they can start advertising, but I don't really think that like the NFT space is really like, I don't know. What do you think? Like, do you think that we have way more NFT head people that are like not involved in VV, but they're involved in a bunch of other projects? Or like, are
Yeah,
you wanting like to reach out to the people that don't know anything about NFTs, because we're gonna have something that brings them and actually like makes them want to look into them, you know? Like if they're not doing it now, why would they just because it's on a Disney commercial or whatever, you know? So I
yeah.
don't
I
know.
mean, it's pretty much spreading awareness of VV, the whole story behind it. You know, all these collectibles pieces. You know, there should be like you know, a story behind it. I like NFT projects that have a nice story behind it. You know,
Yeah.
the like the artists. You know, they have a story behind it. You know, so Marvel, they've built their whole uh, years and years of storyline, you know, throughout the years.
Mhm.
So people that have known these big brands, Disney, they grew up like that. So it was easy for people to jump in, you know. But like you mentioned, trying to get a new person to just come in, you know, how can we just get them to get into it, you know?
Mhm.
And going back to the utility, your utility, I just don't see it realistic for all these collectibles to have utility. I think
Not
as
all of
a
them for sure. Not all of
yeah,
them.
not all of them. Yeah, it's just like it's just like not realistic on in the whole aspect to structure utility on every single collectible. But as sets, I mean, hey, like a full set of golden moments. I mean, yes, they had their 3 months and 12 months of the subscription of Disney Plus
Yeah.
for that moment, right? But like
Yeah.
say for future utility, I think they can create and add something brand new creatively to a full set of the golden moments. You know, all those fees that they collect of the aftermarket, they may be able to like, oh, let's put away like a million gems to create a utility for all these set holders, where whether it's like buy a bunch of Disneyland passes, annual passes of like say 1,000,000 gems, for example, worth of annual passes, and then you can distribute it to all those set holders. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So they may need to come out of pocket as well and pull out. Vivi may need to like dig into
Well,
their
and that's the
service
thing,
fees
like,
to
dang,
add
that's why
utility.
Disney needs to do that. Like, Disney, we invested in you, and now you have to invest in us. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what I'm
it's a,
saying. They may need to add that extra. Like we need to pull out of our safe over here, our gem safe, with all these like aftermarket secondary fees, a 2.5% fee that Vivi gets. They may be able to take out 1% and allot it to the pot, a lot like
yeah,
1% to the pot for future utility, you know. And then once they hit their mark, like say 1,000,000 gems, then they can buy those season passes for the set holders.
Yeah.
like golden moments, for example. And
Well,
plus,
and
it's
like
not
I
going to
was
be that
saying,
many
like
people.
they shouldn't even have to buy them. Or well, I guess if Vivi's doing it, then yeah, they would have to. But Disney, like, you know how much a season pass is? So freaking much for Disney. So like, if they were only doing 1 million, like that wouldn't even be that many people. So I don't even think that all the set holders would be able to have one if it was only $1 million. You know,
Mhm.
like what is that like?
Well, yeah, I don't know how much
I don't
a
know.
season pass would be. Yeah, I don't know how much a season pass is for Disneyland right now, but
But the thing is
you know,
they revenue enough money to let the people that invested in them, like, to go in for free. You know what I mean? Like, if you have all the sets, how many, which Golden Moment has the least amount of additions? Walt?
well, yeah,
I
Walt
wonder.
because he's just by himself. Yeah, he's just by himself.
No, but does he have the least amount of additions out of all the Golden Moments?
Mm, I believe so. I mean, I don't
Right?
see. I don't. Yeah, yeah. When I'm if I look, if I just think on the top of my head, I don't think there's any other.
Ones that are, or like, I'm trying to think, like, are the Ducks and Lady and the Tramp less?
Mm,
I don't know.
no, I think that's still higher.
I'm just trying to think of how many people can actually be set holders if there was one for each person, which you already know some people have doubles, so probably even less than that. But
Hmm.
let's see.
Yeah, the set holders. There ain't gonna be that many like extremely all the way maximizing the whole amount. I don't,
Right.
because like some people have duplicates of one item, and that's
Yeah.
all they have. They don't have the rest of the pieces. So to people that are gonna complete the set, I don't think there's gonna be that many. Honestly, I just don't think that there's gonna be a lot. So I think it would be reasonable for VV to pull out of their fees
Yeah.
to provide utility for the passes for the whole set users, the
Yeah.
full set golden moments. I mean, how much does it cost for us to complete a full set?
That's what I'm saying,
Walt's already in the
especially for
five
the people
thousand.
that bought Walt at 40 grand.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so see, that's the thing. It's hard to people's mindsets that bought that high and then versus the people that bought in low. There's just different feelings. It's just not the same
So,
feeling.
so there's 4,333
Uh-huh.
of Walt. So if there's only 4,330, and is that including the ones that BB has already taken or not?
That includes all of everything, that including, but VV deducted some, but 333 overall in the world, like out there, including
Yeah, I
VV that they
guess. Because just
pulled in.
because they took them doesn't mean that they're like burned. Like they could
No,
still
no, no. It's
implement them
still
at a point, some certain point. Hmm.
it's out there. Yeah, it's out there. So
It's out
not in the
there.
market, not necessarily in the marketplace,
Yeah.
but it's out there. It's there somewhere. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so then that's how many people, if there was one per person, I think that can do it. So, yeah, I mean, that's not that many people. 4,000.
Exactly.
Rounded
See,
up
so
to 4,400 people, you know,
yeah, that would be the max. If everyone
the
had one,
max.
yeah. If it was just one to one, then it would just be 4,333 people
Yeah,
to be able to complete the set. But like I said, not everyone has a wall, or people have multiples. You know
exactly.
the biggest whale out there has hundreds of walls. So you know
Do you think so?
it's
I want to know who's stacking malts.
well, yeah. I used to have multiple. I had two. See, me myself already had two already. So, that already deducts from the maximum of
Yeah,
the set. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Honestly, I think Vivi can do it. People want these annual passes.
I know.
people are, that's what I've been hearing a lot.
Shoot, I would
That's coming.
love an annual pass. I don't even live there, but like that's the thing. That's what makes it so expensive. I have to fly there and get a hotel and then freaking pay for the pass just to get in. And yeah, it makes it so expensive and like unrealistic for a person that doesn't like live either in Florida or Cali. So if I can just have the tickets free already, like, okay, cool, that's more reasonable. Now I can make the flight in a hotel and like still have a good weekend. You know what I mean? Or week or whatever vacation you're taking.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, I believe they'll do. Like that's another way of giving back to the people. That's been helping support Vivi throughout this whole time too. You know, I
Yeah,
I mean, there's no handouts. I'm not asking for any handouts or anything like that. Like
right.
there's no obligation. I can care less about it, but it would be great for giving back. I mean, people. It will be. I'm sure people will be more grateful for that too, and people can spread the word. In a much positive way too. Be like, oh wow, Vivi and Disney, was able to give out annual passes for the set holders.
Yeah.
So I mean, the story can continue to keep getting better and better with Vivi. So.
And once you start bringing in people like people, I'm not trying to say that everybody that has annual pass to Disney is rich, but like they're not hurting. And those are the kind of people we need in like this app, we need big investors to like drive the market up and everything too. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully that's what we get cuz that's exciting stuff. Like I'm just a Disney nerd. I don't even care if like
Uh-huh.
I just want to be able to go to the park. Like just
Right?
let me in.
Seriously, I don't live too far from there, but I rarely go to the park. So like, yeah, I live. I don't even live that
Because
far
it's
from the park.
expensive.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
no, that's not why. You're just not a kid. You'd rather go to Universal or something.
I mean, it's been a while since I've been to theme parks and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I
You don't
think
like roller coasters? Are you scared?
no, I do, I do. I do. It's just been a while. I'm getting older now, where it's like,
Yeah.
but Disneyland, I'll definitely go if we get annual passes or like I said, but it's not an obligation. It's not like a, yeah, it's not.
Dang. There's 10,000 of the lamp and 10,000 of the D editions.
Yeah, because each individual owner of the lamp will get that Disney logo.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's why it was
They're both uncommon
maximum
too.
uncommon.
Interesting. I wonder why they chose to do it like that.
I think because of the edition size. The edition size may have to do with the rarity. So like commons would be like the very high editions.
Yeah.
Uh, uncommon is still fairly high, but like I think Superman, right? Superman's the uncommon, and he's 8,888 pieces. So
I'm
that's
I'm
within
just
the uncommon range. And
I'm
then
just
you go.
wondering why they're both uncommon, like when they're a set. I mean,
Is it? Oh, is it gonna be a
like
full set? I don't know. Or
neither of them, I thought, like you would think that they are considered a set together. Or what do you think?
uh
They're both their own set, the lamp and the D.
hmm Yeah, we'll see. I mean, whether they put it as a set for both, then yeah, I mean, it would make sense. It would still make sense. But I think the edition sizes are the key factor for the rarity. Because if you look at the SRs out there, they're most of the time they're the lowest edition sizes. Then you move up to the ultra rare, they're still fairly low, but higher than of course secret rare. Then it gets higher and higher as you go higher. So I think it's due to the rarities and edition sizes
Yeah.
for it to be placed in that level. That's why it's an uncommon. So
I agree. I mean, Veve's already coming out with some good stuff. They obviously have things in the works. We just got to be patient for all this stuff. We can't have it all happen at once, you know. Um, but I'm excited. I'm excited for a lot of it. I know most of it's speculation. Like, what if none of this happens that we're talking about? Who
Right.
knows? You never know. Like, none of this could happen.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, they don't need to. They don't need to make it happen. You know, they just.
yeah.
I mean, they're just continuing to roll out products. You know, continue to roll out new collectibles. I think that's probably their main goal is to just roll out these products. You know, because
Hey, Flint bought a Walt today. Woo woo.
ooh, what?
Nice.
Congrats, Flint. You got
Killing
a
it.
wall. There you go.
Nice. Welcome to the 333 club. Are you in the Discord too, Mamba?
Yes, I am the
You
the
are?
the partners one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I am.
I'm in
Yeah.
too. I don't really talk much in like any Discords other than Kobe's. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I hardly even have time to freaking
Yeah,
talking to
yeah.
him.
Exactly.
I have
I
like
mean,
an Instagram group too, and they're like, "Where have you been?" And I'm like, "YouTubing like kind of drains you when you work a full-time job and then you go on stream and like I just like and then you go for drops all the time. Like I've never been like the kind of person that needs to be on my phone 24/7. So I'm like, okay. Like when I get off the stream, I put my phone down and like I'm not gonna look at my phone for the rest of the night. So
there you go. No, that's good. No, yeah. I mean,
it's
some
just
people
how
are
I work.
stuck in their phone. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, some people want to just enjoy and put the phone down and get out there.
Mhm.
You know, and explore. You know, at
Just like
times,
talk and hang out and love on my dog. Where is my dog? I don't know where he's at.
right? My
Just
dog's
enjoy the little things in life.
seriously, right? Yeah, my dog's been outside my door. So I didn't let him
Oh,
in.
what kind of dog do you have?
A French bulldog.
Can we
You
see
want?
her or
You
him?
want? It's a boy, but yeah. Let me see if he's.
Let's see him.
All right.
Oh, I want to see the wrinkles.
Let me see.
Oh no, your phone fell over, I think.
I did.
I don't know.
Come here. Come here.
What's
His
her
name
name?
is Legend.
Or his name?
Legend is his name.
Legend.
So
Oh, our
this is
Legend.
Legend.
What's up, buddy? You are Legend. You're so cute.
Look. You're on YouTube.
Yeah, you're famous now, dog. What's
Legend, look.
up, buddy? Aw, he's so
He's
cute.
like there you go. He does. Legend, come here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
How about you?
Aw,
What kind of dog do you have?
um, I don't know where he's at, but he's kind of a mutt. When we got him, they told us that he was a Chow, I think like lab mix or something. I want to get his blood checked though, because we did one of those like apps where you scan your whole dog and it like tells you what kind of dog your dog is by like his features and everything.
Uh-huh.
Um, and it says that he's black-mouth cur, and I've never heard of it, so I googled it, and he looks just like a black-mouth cur. So. I think he's black mouth cur, and Chow, because he has like the black spots on his tongue. So
Uh-huh.
I do think he's like Chow. But he's not
Oh.
fluffy. I don't know where he's
Oh, I
at.
like
Here,
those chow
I have this
dogs.
one in my wallet. This is a picture I have of him in my wallet.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He's
Oh,
like a
that's
medium-sized dog.
medium size, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legend's pretty small. He's these French bulldogs, they don't get that big, you know what I mean? I mean
I
some
know.
do,
He's
but
so tiny. My sister just got one, and she named her Sweetie. And she's so cute. She has like brown and gray spots. She's really cool looking. Gosh, drooly though. Those dogs drool a lot. I can't do it.
they
I'm
joy.
like, don't kiss me, please. You're too drooly.
Yeah. I love this guy. He's
Yeah,
they're
he's so
definitely
cute.
makes they're loving, you know. They're
Yeah,
very
does he snort?
yeah. he snores when he sleeps and stuff. Like not all the time, but he'll snore. They snore.
No,
And
but
they,
like,
they
does he like snort? Like, you know, like, does he?
He'll make noises like that. Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Yes. He's funny. He's so funny.
He's your only
He'll
pet
be-
that you have?
Huh? Yeah, he's my only dog right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 3 years old, about to be 4 years old.
Look, you just turned 4, and I'm so sad.
So
I don't want him to be 4.
Uh-huh.
He's getting old. That makes me sad. Let's not talk about it. Anyway, so
Oh, he's still young. It's still...
I have 2 cats too, and one's sleeping over there, but she's mean when you pick her up, so I'm not going to. She picks when she wants love, and it's up to her, so I'll leave it at that. My other cat's really cool, but that one's mean. She's mean.
Really?
We rescued her from somebody, and so she like kind of was like not really abused, but not treated the best, and like lived in a tiny little trailer with like 20 other cats in like a trailer. So not good living situations for the little kitty. So we rescued her from those people, and yeah, so I think that she just has a little PTSD from her past, but we love her. She, like I said, we just let her choose when she wants the love, and it works.
She does her own thing. She's like
very to herself. But
good. Okay.
The cats get along with each other, so that's what matters in the end game. But well, Mamba, we're almost running at 2 hours now. I don't know if we continue with the BB talk, or if you had any other like.
We can end it at 2 hours, so like just 8 more minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
But let's try to get some valuable information right now. These last 8 minutes.
Drop the knowledge on us. Let's hear
it. Well, I mean, let's see here. What would be something something good for the say the early adopters like myself. Even Dan mentioned that I was like an OG, like a true OG early adopter when I told him that I started in March. So he goes, "Oh yeah, you're a true OG." It would be also great too, like for OGs to also have some form of what do you call it? Some form of like recognition. I don't think they haven't really done that yet for the true people that's been here.
You mean like a special airdrop or something? Like
not necessarily like a airdrop or anything gifted. No, like some form of recognition, like even if it's just like a shouting out, like, oh, this member started Veve in March, back in March 2021 or February, or even 2020.
Shoot. Let's freaking get to know all the people that joined, and I'll have them all on my channel. I'll have them all record just a little short, like, or something, or send me a pic, and we'll do like a shout out of each person. Like, this is the list of OGs, and it'll go in like people that started in March and or like, yeah, March was the first month, right? March. Oh yeah, March or before. I guess February, right, was the first month, or no? Was there 2020 people?
It was 2020. I believe October when Todd released, when they first released in October of 2020. So October, November, December, January, February, March. So I mean, I came 5 months after they first released the app.
Dang, October. So you're even late too. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Exactly. No, yeah, I mean,
we're all early still. We're all early. We're not.
There
late.
You go. We're all early adopters.
Exactly. No, but that's crazy though. I didn't even realize that it was 2020. For some reason, I feel like I just hear a lot of people say February and March, so I just thought that was like the launch date, Whoa.
I think a lot of people started to find Veve during that time, There's probably a very, very small few
Mm-hmm.
that came in October, that 2020 year.
I'm so
So
curious of who the first Todd owner is.
the first
Hey,
Todd owner, or the first, yeah, even the first person who to ever download the app, that's not part of the team. It would be great to meet that person, the first person, the
as
first
long as they
download.
stayed.
Huh?
As long as they stayed. I mean, I know
Right?
people download
There
the
you
app,
go.
but
There
they
you go.
don't do anything with it. I want to know who bought Todd first. Who had the
Ooh.
cojones to upload gems that they know they can't pull out of the app and purchased and like invested in Veve? Who was the first?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
not on their team or
I'd love to
whatever.
know.
Me
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, because during those times when
Come
I
on,
first
baby.
started, the
Give
app
us
was
this.
way different. Like we had to see, we had to see the, we had to go through all the hardships. You know what I mean? Like the app crashing during the drop, like it was hard to get in, to log in to the app before the drop. If
Oh
if you logged
no.
in, if you logged in a few minutes, or if you tried to log in before a few minutes before the drop, you won't even get in. You have to like log in like 30 minutes to an hour prior and stay in there. Like,
Oh, like I feel you. I used to think that's what I used to do anyways. I would open the page like 30 minutes before the drop and I would wait because I thought for some reason like it was just like a theory, no one ever said it or anything. But I was thinking that like it was like a wait list. So like they could track, or like they as soon as you're in the queue, like you're next in the queue. So as long as you were in the queue up to the amount of editions, then you were gonna get one, you know? So
mm-hmm.
I would sit there for 30 minutes, even when I started. I would sit there for 30 minutes, and like when I didn't hit the drop, I would be so mad. Like, there's no freaking way people were here first. I'm gonna have to start coming in for like an hour or something,
Oh.
Like I thought there was like some back queue, and then
Oh.
there was a bunch of like little videos on like make sure to go back out and go back in 10 seconds before for most accurate time. And I was like, 10 seconds? People are getting this after waiting 10 seconds. Like, oh my gosh, so funny.
But they definitely, I'm very impressed with what they've developed up to now. You know what I mean? Like from where it was before to how it
Hmm.
is now, they definitely have grown to, work out the kinks, to work out the mistakes that they had back in the day. It's more smooth now to get into the app. You could just click the app and then you can get in, with no like loading for, you know
Yeah.
a long time. Now you can get in.
Yeah.
You
And
can.
see, like, I'm like 6 months. I came in like 5 to 6 months after you. And even with my time being with Vivi, we've grown a lot. And my my Vivi anniversary or Viviversary or whatever will
Uh-huh.
be in November. Oh, it's coming up. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, yeah, anniversary.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
excited. I know it's crazy. It went by fast, but a lot happened too. It's been an eventful year of Vivi for sure. Um, But yeah, so much has changed even in like my time of being on the app. So I could only imagine, like, especially like you were saying, like the difference of like how drops were. Like you didn't even have blind boxes when you started, and you didn't even have the marketplace. Like that's just crazy to even think that like the people that didn't have the marketplace, when was the marketplace implemented? Could you like give us a good guess?
I believe like about
So anybody
April.
that joined in uh before the market was a thing, so like April and earlier are the real OGs because you guys had to make deals off app to do anything, and that itself right there, you guys should be earning something for something.
Right. I
There.
mean,
I mean,
and
you
like
obviously you guys had the upper hand, I guess, to like collect more MCP points because you've been in it longer, but like is that
it's
really a
the
reward though? Because it's a raffle, so just because I'm using my MCP points doesn't mean that I'm guaranteed anything. So
Yeah, I think they also wanted to give it fair game for every single person, where like
Mhm.
no one has that advantage. You know, I mean, I get it. You know, I get it. Like it's fair. Like regardless if you came in today or even if you came in a year ago, everyone still has a fair chance at the drop. You know, so I
Yeah.
respect that. Yeah, no, that's definitely as fair as
It should be
possible.
like that because you're never gonna get new people if you have to be OG to get stuff, you know.
Yeah,
You're just not.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I definitely respect that, and I agree with that, and I'm okay with that, you know. But like I said, just even if it's just recognition, it doesn't have to be no advantage of any situation of drops or you know. But like, hey, thank you, like a thank you email or something, even if it's just a thank you email. Thank you for
Yeah.
being such a loyal VV user for
Mhm.
over a year, or like a happy anniversary 1 year anniversary email, you know,
Yeah.
to people that's been here. And I guess you're right, like if they've been still active throughout the time, not just like downloaded a year ago but didn't even use it at all, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that's another thing that they can look as with the activity. So like, oh, this person's been constantly in the app of like a full year straight.
Yeah.
Like when I
Logging
first started.
in and being like you don't even have to be buying stuff or put, like actually like be putting money in, but just like logging in,
Mhm.
posting pictures, like hanging out in like your own vault and like you know, just having fun in the showroom. Like you're just involved. Like you don't even have to be
Exactly.
spending money, but you are there. You're involved in it for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, just little stuff like that. It's nothing big, you know. I'm not asking for like an airdrop. No, it doesn't.
I'm not asking for an airdrop. That would be cool, but I'm not asking for it.
No, it has nothing. Yeah, but you know, something they really don't have to do that.
I like this
It's
idea, kind of like a name badge of some sort, or like something like when they actually make Vivi more of like a social media platform, so we can actually like communicate with each other within the app itself. Like maybe you guys get like a cool border or something that has like a crown or something. You know what I mean though? Like around like your profile picture. Like
Mhm.
since we're all gonna have ranks anyways, like maybe your guys' rank will like have like a even more special like kind of thing because you're OG or something. I don't know. We'll see. That would be kind of cool. Who knows?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's like a big important priority right now for them. So that's
Exactly.
you know, it's not really necessary for them to focus on that. You know, I'd rather have them focus on the main priorities that
Hmm.
they need to implement. You know, that's really that
Getting the
was really
showroom to work in iOS, that's a big one, in my opinion.
yeah.
It's always
It does
crashing.
crash at certain points. You know what I mean? Like you know, it would be nice to have a
Yeah.
smooth transition in there. You can you know without
Hmm.
having no issues like putting in a collectible without it having to you have to come back in and the app
And
take
like,
going
I
down.
really wish that I don't know if that'll ever be a thing, but I kind of wish that Vivi would. We're over our time, but I just want to say,
Oh, yeah, we
um,
went over.
I know. Dang, what was I even saying? Oh, I wish that like all everything would be delivered at once. I hate that I'm always like last to get it and I just
Mhm.
literally watch the floor like dissipate and like go down as I'm waiting for my collectible. Do I typically flip and like sell it right after buying it? No, I personally don't. But now if I was a flipper and I wasn't here to just try to like make gems for like the next drop or whatever, um yeah, that's irritating that like I can't even sell when it's at its high like right after because I'm just like waiting an hour for my collectible in the first place. So like these
Hey.
little things that like that's not even a huge priority either, you know, but like there's things that they could definitely make more smooth and better um just for a better experience in VV for sure.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's happened a
Yeah.
lot with me too, where I'm still waiting and waiting, and then the market's already open, and I still waiting. And then but you know, like you said, you don't always flip. You don't always flip. So, but it's still, you know, a bit discouraging when you see you bought it at retail and then it's under retail. You know, that's
Yeah.
another question that people are wondering. Why do people right away sell under the retail value, you know. So
I'm guessing, they just thought different. Like, you go for a drop thinking, well, it's either to chase, the secret rare, and you get the common, so that's why the common plunges, is because you didn't get the one you were going for. But it's the ones where, like you said, like you pick. So, like, there was no question. Like, you knew what you were getting, you knew what you were spending. I guess they just thought, they could make a lot of money off of it. They weren't going for it because they actually like it. They're going for it to make money, and so was everybody else. And yeah, that's how it gets under, is because everybody's trying to sell theirs before it's under retail. So
that's true. That's a good point. Yeah. I
yeah.
think they may need to start bringing back those picking your own rarity, because, like you said, not everyone wants the common, not everyone wants the uncommon. You know, they don't want the high
Well,
end one.
especially if we are going to have
Uh,
MCP implemented now, like
uh,
now you can actually let me use my MCP just to go for the secret rare, not just like, here's your MCP and you're randomly going to get a collectible, like, I don't want to use my MCP for the common, that's for sure. I mean,
yeah,
depending on the collectible, of course, but you know what I mean? Like, in this market condition that we're in, I don't want to use MCP to get a common if it's like blind box. So I'm sure that they have to like kind of go back to picking. Maybe not. I don't know. Interesting. We'll see.
I don't mind them shuffling it around and changing it up every so often. Like, okay,
hmm
this week we'll do the blind box. Next week we can do the picking. It will give people a little bit wiggle room to, like, they just want to go for the SR or the
Or like
ultra
kind of make
rare.
a game of it anyways. Like anybody that collected the full set of yesterday's drop can now use your MCP to go for just the secret rare today or something. I don't know.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good. But here we go again. People may like complain like, "Oh, that's not fair. How come they get a
I don't have
shot
enough
at?"
money to buy the whole set. This is only for the rich. I hear a lot of people say that
We
too.
hear that a lot. Yeah, so it's a money
Yeah.
thing. Like they just want our money. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we're not. It's not. You can't make everyone 100%
Nobody's
happy.
making you spend your money for these
Yeah.
collectibles. I'm sorry to say, but nobody's making you
Hey,
do or be involved in this like at all.
exactly. Exactly. Like you don't have to. You don't have to buy this, or you don't have to
Yeah.
participate. You know.
I mean,
So.
yeah, I went for the drop and didn't hit the secret rare and watched it go under. And of course, it's like an irritating feeling, but I'm more mad at myself because I should have played it smarter and, went for it after the drop anyway. You know, I'm not going to be mad at Veve or mad, oh, my friend got a secret rare, like, stupid bitch, like, just because they got the secret rare and I got like the common, like, people get so salty. I just don't understand. I'm like, I'm
Mhm.
happy for you, even when I'm common gang for life.
No, I think we'll get our shot at the SR. To pull.
hmm
You just gotta keep trying. I don't think I
Yeah,
did get one comic SR, which was the SR Kang. That was the only one I got
nice.
out of
Happy
all
to
the out of
comics you
all the
got one.
hundreds of comics that dropped. I did land one SR,
Oh
so
my god.
I got my
I
SR.
My only SR I've got was on the Fallen Sons, the one with Wolverine on the cover, like jumping. I
Oh,
don't know if you know which one, but yeah, that's the only secret rare I've ever pulled. But I've at least pulled one. People haven't, so I can't complain. But
there you go. You got your one SR that did
yep,
a lot for everyone.
I'll be waiting another year for the next one.
Well, they started doing all secret rare sets now, like the posters. It's all secret rare, so no one can complain they didn't hit a secret rare.
I know, right?
They're
Seriously.
like,
But
here, you
then
gotta
they're
get all
like
this.
so rare that you can't get the drop either.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was
uh,
still hard to get that drop, the posters. So.
hmm Man, I wish I really wish the Ghost Spider poster, the 101. Really, really wish that wasn't a 101. Because I
That's
want
a
it.
nice one. Oh,
want it.
really? Oh, yeah.
I wish there was more additions. They could have made it like 300 or something. I want it.
You can screenshot it.
No, that's no. Don't encourage that activity. Uh, but
Kidding.
yeah, that's a nice one. Whoever gets to put that in their VV Vault and like their VVverse house or whatever, that's cool. I don't know, I'm jelly.
Yeah. Well, I had a
Well,
great 2 hours and 10 minutes.
yeah, I know,
We
right?
just talked about, random things. Hopefully the community can appreciate just the conversation, just the
Yeah.
real life talk, and not just strictly 21 questions. What do you
How
like
fast can
about
I
Vivi?
ask?
What do you do
How
this? Why do
fast
you
can I ask you VV questions and get through all of them? Like,
like you have your list of questions? I mean, don't get me wrong, those are great too. It's good
yeah,
to have a list, but it's also great to just like go with the flow,
yeah,
on the spot type of like just go with it, because it shows like it's not scripted or.
yeah,
But at the
for
same time,
sure.
I understand people are looking for alpha, or people are looking for like important information, you know.
Hmm.
Like they want to get
Well, I feel like
answers.
this is important to get to know the community too. Like I said,
There you go.
if my channel never makes like money because I'm not making short enough streams, so I don't have enough view time or whatever, like I'm not worried about that. I didn't start YouTube to like make money or like obviously making money is always a nice little extra or whatever,
Mhm.
but I wanted to personally get to know the community, and what better way than to start a YouTube channel interviewing all the community members. I want to get to know the guppies of the community, the whales of the community, the OGs of the community. Like, I want to know all walks of life in this community. I like to talk to and get to know everybody's story and how they found Vivi. And then it's really cool to even hear like what they do for a living. Like, so many different people like live different lives while we're all like living the same second life. It's just cool
Mhm.
to experience for really myself, like call it selfish or whatever. But I think that other people can take from the videos too. But yeah, I started it really just for myself so I can get to know the community, and hopefully other people enjoy it, getting to know you guys as well. But
Mhm.
yeah,
I
I'm just
like
here for
that.
the ride.
I like that. That's amazing because like a 2 hour video, it's like a whole movie. Like
I
it's like a
know.
movie, right? So people honestly like sometimes I may not be able to just sit and watch the whole stream or watch the whole video for like those hours. Me
Yeah,
personally, because I'll break it down like into segments or whatever. I'll
yeah.
watch 20 minutes of it, then I'll come back to it later. So I think this will
I'm
be
the
one of them.
person. I'm the person that just like speeds it up to like 1.75, and I just listen to them on chipmunk voices, like like that. That's how. That's how I watch the videos. That's how I could watch more. I gotta watch a lot of different creators, and I want to support like a lot of YouTubers and stuff too. So yeah, you just gotta put it on fast forward for me. But yeah, I think that I really need to start cutting the important pieces out of the videos and making shorts of them for sure.
There
I
you
was
go.
already kind
There you
of
go.
talking and thinking about doing that. I did it for one video with somebody, I want to say Tony. I don't know, but yeah, I just need to start doing that more, and so that the really key, like important things that came out, or like all the ideas that like we had during this video that are like pretty cool and like interesting to think about, yeah, and just post little shorts to really highlight it. And then anybody that actually wants to come watch the whole video and laugh with us and get to know us better as people, then they can do that too.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like how many people are gonna sit and watch a 2 hour video?
Mhm.
I mean
The
the
9 or 8
views.
people that are here watching now. Thanks, y'all. Love ya.
Oh, is there? Okay, I didn't know that's. I can't see the who's viewing, but
Oh,
thank you
really?
guys. No,
Oh, yeah.
I
There's 9. There's 9 people.
including
9
us, right?
true
Minus
ones.
two because we're two of us included, right?
No, not 2 of us, unless have your YouTube open. I don't have mine open. I was
Oh
just
no,
trying to
I
see it
don't.
earlier. Huh?
I'm just on the. I'm not on the YouTube.
Yeah, you're just on StreamYard.
Yeah.
like through the link. Yeah. So 9 viewers. Yeah.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
But
um,
I know a lot of YouTubers, they want the views and stuff like that. But I appreciate what you how you answered it. Like you just want to get to know the community, the person, whether it's like hours long.
yeah. I mean, the longer the stream, obviously, the harder we vibed. Now I know when we meet at Decon, like it's gonna be real. We're gonna be drinking and having fun, and it's gonna be good vibes, all
There
around.
you go. That would be nice.
um,
Yeah, have a drink
yeah,
after all this VV. I mean, the journey is a long journey. I'm definitely committed already. I'm pretty much fully committed. My
yeah,
life has changed drastically due to VV, and I still highly believe in the journey. So it's still early, like you said. I still believe we're
yeah.
still early. There's still so much to come. So many brands, so many new collectibles.
And if it's really gonna be 10 years, like I was saying, for like things to really, really take off, like where we won't even like be worried about money because like Vivi's on the moon and everything. Not even including Omi, because obviously if Omi takes off before then we're pretty much sitting real pretty. Do you have Omi? I didn't ask you that. Okay, actually, sorry. We're trying
I
to end
do.
the stream. We just keep telling.
But yeah, to make the question short, yes, I do. I did rebuy Omi. Yeah, I do have Omi again. Yes.
Omi
So
homies, nice. Yeah.
just
Well,
need to be patient again with Omi. I mean, the market like constantly fluctuates and stuff. It's just like
yeah.
just got to be patient. That's pretty much it. That's the easy answer to all people's problems. Just be patient and go long term. That's pretty much it. Like when people,
And if we're
people
gonna be here for multiple years, get to know some people, have some fun, get to be in the community. I'm telling you, it's worth it because there's really good people in the community. And yeah, I mean, I haven't had one bad stream. Like, I mean, as far as quality because of stupid technology, yeah, I've had a couple bad streams. But getting to know all the people, like, it's been a blast so far. Like, I can't complain. Like, I'm so happy that I started doing this because I just keep meeting really cool people. And I mean, you and I text and stuff, but like, tell me not, this 2-hour conversation, that would have took us a week to text. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine having all the conversations we just had, trying to do it over text. So
uh, well, I
it's
appreciate
just
you
good.
very much, and it's also and you're right. It's good to get to know the community and put a face on people's username Mamba,
Mhm.
K collections, like who's
Yeah.
K collections, So
Yeah.
it's
And
also
now I get to know a little more about Eddie, so that's cool. It is nice to meet you, Eddie, the real
still a
Mamba.
lot to learn. That's just
Yeah.
not you don't really give out every single detail right away. Like
Of course, of course. Yeah. I didn't even ask you your favorite color yet. Like, come on.
I'm wearing it right now.
Is it blue
It's
or is
blue,
it
but
teal?
I like navy blue. I like dark blue, navy blue.
Dark
And
blue?
yeah,
Nice.
but blue in general, yeah, you can say blue.
Hey, that's cool because like mine is purple, so like we got the blue and the purple right here.
I see
We're
it.
our
I see that. I see
favorite colors.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Okay, well, it was so nice to like officially meet and have this chat. Like, thank you so much. Like, uh, it was so cool to get to hear your experience, especially when you first started. You don't get to talk to too many people about that. So I really appreciate you coming up and opening up to us and telling us a little about your story. And yeah, come on my channel anytime you want, even on one of my free ones where we're just like free talking. You could always
There you
feel free to message me and like, let me in. I want to talk to you guys too. And we can do it. So
I like that. Well, I
yeah,
appreciate you so much, K Collections, Kyla. It's
thanks.
great to meet you again, and
Yeah.
just continue your journey. Just continue your YouTubing and bringing people on board onto your channel. It's
Yeah.
and build it up. I'm sure you're gonna. You just got to keep building. Be consistent.
Yeah.
So you'll do
I'm
well.
trying. It's hard sometimes, especially with like the time difference. I feel like most people are either in Cali or like on like New York time or something. So not too many people on like mountain time, so I'm always having to either be 2 hours ahead or 2 hours behind. So
Uh-huh.
it's a little hard to schedule sometimes, but I'm making the most of it. I'm doing my best. And you've been trying to help me. You tried to help me get Dr. Profit on. So thanks. I appreciate you trying to help me. I don't think he's ever going to do an interview with anybody other than David, you enjoying that dinner for getting that 101. Ah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool for him.
Right.
But
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come out sometime at some point. You know, he's getting
mhm,
active, so he's been
yeah.
a big part of the community recently, and since he joined, so I think he'll come out at some point. You know, where
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks again for your time today. I'm sorry it lasted so long. Hopefully you didn't have any other plans tonight or something.
I'm okay
um,
right now.
I'm okay. Good. And thank you everybody that's stayed tuned and watched the majority of the video. We do appreciate it. Getting to know this guy was good, right? I would say so.
Thank you all. Thank you everyone. Thanks VV Army. Another shout out to you guys again.
Woo-hoo, baby army.
All right, everyone. Take care now. Thank you,
Yeah,
Kyla.
you guys all have a
Appreciate
good
you.
rest of your night. Peace. Thank you,
Bye.
Mama. Bye.
Good night. Bye. How do I turn this?